what would you say to a young person like myself to persuade them to go into the geothermal industry?
I think I wouldn't just say geothermal, but just energy in general. And I think, it's an industry in general, energy, certainly from the oil and gas perspective, moving into energy that, can take you all over the world. I've lived in 12 different countries over my life, and I've sort of traveled all over the different, the world. Probably in every location there's energy to be extracted over 30 years. Certainly visited a lot of places. So ability to speak languages, ability to learn different cultures and stuff like that. So I think, beyond the energy side, there's a huge potential there to travel and be engaged in innovative solutions and projects. So I think, it's a really interesting space. Every day's different. Every day's unique. Meet some great people, great companies, great innovation and technology, and it's a great place to be. I mean, if you want a diverse potential career that you can change literally by the week if you want it to, it's a great place to be. And we definitely need more and more young generation in the industry. And we're trying to make, for a better phrase, we're trying to make energy a lot more sexy and the place to be. We want it to be cool. We want the place to, we want the energy sector to be something looked at as being a cool place to be working in, and that's really where we're trying to sort of bring a different spin to the business a little bit, and make it a place to attract the younger generation and younger people. And as a company, we're very people focused anyway, so we have set the company up to be very people focused. Most of our owners, or most of our employees, are shareholders as well, and we share schemes up. So we're trying to attract the younger generation into the business.
So Carl, that's the downsides. What stops it from being a sexy place to be?
I think just a misconception of what engineering and oil and gas and energy is. I think just people don't see it as being a place to be. Now it's people, I think being able to travel, being able to get out of an office, being able to go have different locations each day or each week. I think these are the things that we're trying to make people aware of, and make the younger generation really aware of, that there's this is also an industry you can very easily multitask and move from this industry into other industries quite quickly if you've got an engineer and a skills background in this sector. So in this, from being an electrician, for example, working on an oil and gas platform or working on a geothermal plant, tomorrow you could be installing electrical systems in somebody's house. So, they're skills that can be transferred across multitudes of different industries. And I think, this is where I think we've lost the connection in that to many respects. I think we're slowly getting it back, but I think, we can do a lot more, and companies can do a lot more to try and attract younger people into the industry, I think. And a lot of it goes on, but I still don't think there's enough.
Thank you. So leading on from this, Andy, you mentioned how you'd only been in the company for 3 months and haven't actually been in the office. What does an average day for you look like?
The great thing about my job is that there isn't an average day. Every day is different. I spend a lot of time looking into how subsurface solutions from oil and gas can be moved into the geothermal sphere. Because of my background, I'm also always looking for optimization in those processes. I'm looking at how we can fine-tune some of the oil and gas processes and make them either work for us, or maybe we could just take them out and not use them at all. One of the things I also do is, so in that process, I meet with a lot of service companies, maybe 3 or 4 a week. I also spend some time presenting to societies, particularly about geothermal and the energy transition. I'm a great proponent of trying to encourage people from oil and gas to move into geothermal. At CeraPhi, we're also members of, founding members of the Geothermal Energy Advancement Association. And through that, then I may spend a little bit of time working on things for them. We'll also have internal meetings to attend, and that's kind of it. Apart from trying to learn more and then communicate with outside companies and guys within the company,